I told you I'd be back. I told you it wouldn't take that long. Now with a bit more coffee, I'm gonna play a bit more Gothic. From that noise. Well, mostly because maybe an old game, but I could kinda enjoy it. I will admit that much. Anyway, sure I've forgotten quite a few important things. Can't really change that. I remember it's basic stuff, but you know, actually I do wonder, when I think about it, how bloody old is actually this game? 20 years or so? Not guessing here, but at least 20 years, isn't it? Well then, let us not hesitate overly much. I know you're not going to work anyway, so we're gonna do it like this, this, this. Now, let me get into the game and start running. Well, I will explain to you what the fuck actually happened. Right, 1 point. That's bloody sad. Well, what's the whole point, you might wonder? The whole point is we were in the mine. We got ourselves a nice little list with all the stuff the mine would like you do to get with the next delivery. Now we're gonna take that nice little, quite nice little list that you will basically go to the new camp, let them edit it a bit, then go to the old camp and make everybody happy with that. Because you know, you have to get yourself some friends. And you know, in this way I get both sides on my... basically I make both sides very happy. So, until they find out sometime in the future maybe that I kinda screwed him over a bit. But this is not the main goal here. We are actually going to go to the swamp camp. Because yeah, why not? Actually, I might wanna try my hand at beating up Lefty before. We are a bit stronger now, but we are still sucky when it comes to actually fighting, because we haven't yet learned anything. Like one-handed or two-handed style or anything, basically. So I couldn't learn anything because I have 0 skill points. Sadly enough. We. Also the best sword I can use right now is my own self-made crude sword, which is a hilarious bad sword. I mean, 1 point in strength and I could technically use the better one. Let us see if we can actually do this. It is a bit of a risk. Where is fucking Lefty? Yes, fucking Lefty. He's such a fucking asshole.
What are you doing here?
I'm working for the Rice Lord.
You're not
Have
working.
you got work for me?
I'll talk to you later.
Wonder if he will just let me.
No sweat. You've won. In the olden days, the fights were
Never
better.
do that again.
Nope. That's not a good idea. Let us avoid that. For now. Or at least until we can use a better weapon and we have some skill at actually using said weapon. Because that's basically what is keeping us down. To put it very mildly. Now there is one other guy I could potentially fight with. Namely Mr. I have a hut that is not actually my hut. That too can enter the hole.
Put the
Oh, I really love it when that happens.
Boring fight.
never do that again.
Come on. I'm really making this a lot more complicated than it needs
Put the
to be.
weapon away. Put it away. You think
Shit. Was a try, was just a try. No reason to be an asshole about it.
put the weapon away. Put it away.
Damn it. Can't
I'm
get,
serious. Away with that.
can't get it focused. Oh. Let us do that at a later date then. When we actually have a bit more, you know, fighting ability. Because we're not gonna teach him script at this point.
Well, hang on.
That won't happen.
Oh,
You again.
I again.
I have the list of requirements.
Not bad.
Ian gave it to me.
You got a nerve. So they sent you to test me, did they? Thoris must already...
Diego gave me...
Diego does what Thoris tells him to. If I know him,
Can I get in there now?
just go on in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Laurus is gonna be very happy with me. I mean, why wouldn't he? I'm such a nice dude.
I have the 400 ore.
Good. Very good.
I have the list of requirements for the old mine on me.
No, I don't believe it. I must say you do seem to have a nerve. Show me.
Here it is.
Indeed. Do you know what we're gonna do with it? We'll add to it, and you'll take the list back. Then, when they deliver the stuff to the mine, we'll mug 'em and take the lot. It won't take a minute.
So I know.
Is that enough for me to join you?
I should say. And I've even got a press.
That is great, but that was not what I was... I kind of forgot that they're not asking for confirmation. But it's a whole game. It's like, well, if you have decided to click this now, you gotta live with the consequence.
Same,
Nobody's gonna help you with that. Because technically, I wanna,
same old story.
you know, join as late as possible, actually.
You again.
Some
Yes.
people never. You shouldn't believe everything. There must be something about that story.
Stop smoking, you believers, and talk to me. Do you wonder why smokers have such a bad reputation? Look at that. Now, edit the list and give it back to me. I will take care of the rest. We still have one whole fucking to deal with. And we shall do so, of course.
That won't happen again.
Let me look at my quest list, actually. I can give them half. I cannot deal with that yet. New souls will result. Vanished guard. Oh, right, that's neck. And we can talk to Taurus.
I need.
Do you actually have anything useful for me? I would say no. You actually have what? Shit.
People always talk.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
Yeah, people always talk.
People always talk.
Surprisingly enough. Ah, such a nice little game, isn't it? Now then, whatever your name was, I've got you many.
You have to
See?
watch what you tell
I
people.
thought that'd be cleared up ages ago.
I've sold the
And my 200.
here it is.
Good. Now I don't. It was a good idea.
People always
Show me what-
listening to all
Here.
the blathering anymore.
Give me my boom, I have gold.
Yourself.
Give me my stuff.
People don't need to know it.
I will give you stuff for that.
That wasn't very
That's not
clever.
really my
Let's
problem.
talk about something else instead.
As long as I'm not involved.
That wasn't very clever. There must be something about that story after all.
You're probably right.
Now,
Some people never
Keep it
As
to
long as
yourself.
I'm not
People don't
involved.
need to know it.
like this.
won't happen
Really not
again.
my
We
problem.
keep it to... You have to...
So, with that we have everything on here and we have lots of XP. We're getting closer actually to another level up. Now then we shall go back to the old camp. Finish up with most of the quests there, then let's have a nice little guided journey to the swamp camp. Then we're gonna do some swamp camp work. Obviously. And then basically once you sufficiently annoyed everybody and gotten everything done you wanna do, I personally then like to take, you know, another turn running around and finishing up stuff that I didn't finish up beforehand.
Don't listen to all the blathering.
Like dealing with certain annoyances, like Shrike, which can be a bit difficult to do right off the bat. Not impossible, but just, you know, that would take a few tries, and I'm just not patient enough to just sit there and try doing it over and over and over again. Especially if I don't have to. I can just come back. More powerful than ever. Yeah, but seriously, this is such a nice way to move. Really makes it a bit faster. Whee. The Kevlar has, I believe, nothing. So into the old camp it is. Make sure everybody knows that we are bloody freaking awesome, basically. Then we go into the swamp camp. New, new.
Some people...
Some people.
Now let me save, just in case Diego wants to immediately invite me.
There was a time when things...
I have the list from Ian.
Well done. That'll get you a few.
You gotta watch what you tell people. Let's talk about something.
What about my...
I've talked.
And?
Whistler told me the story about... I think Sly's wrong about Neck. Fingers told me that you've already learned a bit, but I really need to talk to Dexter. But there aren't any rules. The business with Mordrag is really quite... Get on with it.
Take care.
listening to all the blathering.
Hey Doros, I took care of that.
He's never gonna...
I'd have felt happier.
But to be fair, you never told me outright to kill him, you just said to get rid of him. Please let me avoid him, please let me avoid him. Ugh. That really brings back bad memories. Baldur's Gate levels of memories. Ashkel level of memories. About a certain NPC. A slice on the other side. Scary, you could teach me something.
I want to join the camp.
I might be able to. Some of the best fighters from all 3 camps come here. Challenge one of them to a fight.
What's your job?
I'm in charge of the arena. I organize.
Do you train fight?
Yeah, but not just for fun.
I thought the old...
It's simple. There's fights here once a week, and the diggers always like to... If one of them fights, personally, I can't stand the swines from the...
I mean, yeah, he is right. Business is business.
Come on, I want to pass.
I'm new here.
I'm Kareem. You must have just been booted in here, or else I'm the best fighter this damned camp has ever seen.
Yep, he is actually.
I'll challenge
you. I'll do yourself a favor.
So you don't get hurt, you coward?
Don't you have any better ideas, boy?
I have.
How about your mother's a sheep shagging...
Yeah, I guess she is.
Well, shit.
You're only here to get a chance to kiss Gomez's ass.
What? You worm. You know nothing about... And apart from that, there's only one reason why I'm here. It'll be my pleasure.
No. He's not really lying when he says that he is the best fighter here. You can't win.
Are you planning to attack me? Smartass.
Pain is a question of willpower.
As you can see,
Next time I'll kill you.
Oh right, I kinda forgot about that. I need to get rid of my ore beforehand. Didn't I save beforehand? Question might question of myself.
Well done.
Take care.
Let's make this a bit smarter then. Taking a rest. And it has once again bloody Bloodwind. He is having much success with his little plan.
I found...
Good. Have you...
I found this...
It was actually the amulet the whole thing was about. You might have had the idea to keep the amulet. If Diego asks me...
I know. Of course you wouldn't be out there because you're such good friends with people. Well, I know what you're after.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
He's never...
Let's avoid those problems.
People always talk.
Oh, excuse me. What's this? Now we do the very important step. Like this.
That wasn't very clever.
Pain is a question.
What do you intend to do? A fine! Clear winner, I'd say.
Next time, I'll kill you. He doesn't even have ore on him.
Yep, he doesn't have any ore on him. And he doesn't have like 2,000 lying around in front of the arena or something. Of course not. Ah, that is the cheap way to do it. Actually, you could on the other side try to beat that guy. The guy doing the little sword dance there. You could. Not really worth it if you ask me.
That's real.
I challenge Kar.
And boy, did he... Still, you chose the right opponent. Seems like you feel the same way.
See? No, he's happy with me. Technically still not the best way to do it. But alas. Actually, you know what, let me, while bleeding everywhere, learn that already.
Do you
Yeah,
I want to improve my...
that's a... Begin... Hold... You have... If you... Oh yeah, but the further you...
Yes, I know. Very important lesson. Hold a one-handed sword with one hand. Wow, you've opened my eyes. Quite a bit, my friend. Quite a bit indeed. Eyes opened.
I would like...
Because now, you see, he's actually using one hand. Like a smart boy. Very smart boy indeed. No, then I don't really think there's much more to get here. Dexter.
Show me your...
I got...
Point being,
Show me...
wow, precisely one ore nugget, eh? I mean 10 and 20, and I've already got 20, you know, that's not gonna help me.
That wasn't very clever.
Doesn't even have anything for me, eh? That's kinda sad.
Take me to your camp.
Very good.
Yeah, I shall follow. Don't you worry. And I also think there is actually a smithy in the home camp, which means more steel that I can then turn into crude weapons, which are quite nice to sell actually.
Hey, you!
No wonder. I've only...
Then watch out.
I know, outside world, dangerous, but don't worry, I've got my knight in shining armor with me, and he is gonna be very much busy killing everything, I hope. Go! It's always nice to get free XP. No, it's a wolf. Usually I'd be so much scared actually. But I don't need to be because I've got the ball. Okay, 90 freaking XP for one wolf. That means technically speaking, as far as the game is concerned, a wolf is more powerful than a giant lizard. Don't you forget it. It's the sort of thing you really should keep in mind. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah. Nice little avoidance jump on my part there. doing myself a nice little pat on the back. Be like, rup, rup, rup. You did good. Good avoidance, good avoidance. It's a skill, yes? Yes. Now this part you can actually try to pull a few of the gobos from on the other side of this nice little bridge here. Our dear little friend here. And he is pretty damn swell at murdering them, let me just say, eh? He's however not perfect at it. What you bloody annoying. Let me try my luck. Actually, let me save, because I know that that can go horribly wrong. I mean, technically speaking, if he dies, not really a problem whatsoever. But that is technically speaking. And practically speaking, I do like to keep him alive. You need to help me, Burl. They're after me! They're after me! Ah. See how much damage I do. Yeah, see what I mean? They're tough. Then let's not bother with that too much. I remember there is a time. It's not even very far from here. I will be able to murdercate them so fucking easily. Sadly, that time is not here and not now. Oh, Horace, you need to kill up 3 more lizards for me. Well, good teamwork, wasn't it? Now talk about a few other minor details. Yeah, that's the way to the rock graveyard. That technique is not a bad area because there are a few nice things in there, but I don't really like orcs. They are annoying. I like monsters. They have weapons. As you can already see, fighting against weapons is a bit more of an annoyance when fighting against just claws. Got it. Where are the last lizards? There they freaking are. Well, I will admit I'm not much of a master archer. Help!
Put the weapon down!
Yeah, no problem. Now I will actually very much and graciously put my weapon down. No problem whatsoever. How much more do we need? We need around 2,000 more points, I would say. And what do we then do? Strength would probably be best. Because then I can actually use that clubby thing I found. I kind of forgot its name. I mean, I know it's a mace, yes. I just don't know what that particular mace is called.
Here we are. Go through the gate and speak. Ask for Kor Kalam. I'll go back to the old camp. There are still many infidels who need to be...
Good luck.
Yes, I know. Infidels everywhere. I know that problem. I just played Crusader Kings. There are bloody freaking infidels everywhere. Stop.
Greetings, stranger. You're treading on holy ground. This is the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. What brings you here?
Well,
I've heard you're
join
looking for
you.
new people. I want to join you.
Then, be welcome. The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has a place for everybody who wants to be led by the spirit of the Sleeper. If you're really serious, you should try to get Baal Namib's attention. But you may not speak to him.
How are things?
Everything's quiet.
Everything's fine, but you're preparing a massive ritual. Now, let's see if we can do something about his quiet ways. Cannot do that. Let's talk to Lester then.
Who are you?
I'm Lester. I take care of the strangers who arrive here. You're lucky that you didn't talk to Baal Namib.
I want to become...
Kor Kalom decides what, but he relies on the advice of other gurus. First, you'll have to prove that you're worthy.
But I want to talk...
Forget it. I'm sure I can...
Tell me something.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about the weed?
Well, the weeds grown in the swamp. Of course, the weeds have a tranquilizing and relaxing effect. We trade them for goods from the old camp. The result is, of course, that some people only join us for the...
What?
The Sleeper's a divine creature. We pray to him.
You're gonna regret that statement.
Can you believe that?
Hey, I've been inside the back. You can't imagine what I'm willing to believe.
You're going to fucking regret that.
Tell me about...
The gurus form the highest guild. They are the spirit of this camp. They have an indomitable willpower. Some of the novices are allowed to join the gurus.
How's that supposed to...
It might not look like it, but the guru,
I
if
know.
they think that you deserve to become a member of... You're bound to have opportunities in the camp. May the
Hey, you! Get out of here.
See, he talked to me.
Right decision.
I won, you talk to me. Doesn't count. Go screw yourself.
What do you...
Hey, you!
Get out of here. The right decision.
Not much to steal, eh? That's kind of saddening, isn't it?
Some people never learn.
Hi.
I'm new here.
The sleeper be with you, stranger.
The sleeper apparently has a lot of effect on you.
What can you...
Well, the gurus are the most important people. Of course, he's too tired to talk to everybody. But on some days, he speaks to us in the temple.
Nice.
And what does he say?
The sleeper guides the way, but an
infidel like you wouldn't understand it. Oh, you're going to regret it. Well, no, part of you are going to regret it. The other part is going to be stupid about it. I very much regret it. Hey, Gorin. You feeling happy, stamping? Talk to me, you bloody bastard. Oi. Fucking stop ignoring me. I swear to God, I have a sword. Where? Are you fucking serious? I will annoy you until you spoke to me. I swear to God. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me.
Hi.
I'm dead on my feet, man. Harlock should have taken over ages ago. He's probably lying in his...
Why don't you just go there and give him...
Can't leave here while Baloran is... But you could go there for me. He's staying right under... Tell him to get his butt over.
I will. And if I have to beat the living shit out of him, I guess I will do that too. You really are poor people, aren't you? Man, it really doesn't make me want to join you if I go around and all I see is that you have nothing. I mean that, quite literally nothing of worth. I'm sure you can claim that you're only spiritually enlightened types. And be like, oh, sleep is everything I need, I don't need stuff. I need stuff. The hell, I need a lot of stuff. Do I want to go out there yet? No, I don't want to go out there yet. There are flies and sharks. Those things are pretty damn bad for my health. Hey, gonna run.
What are you doing here?
I'm making sure no swamp sharks can. If I were you, I'd steer clear. Now, don't disturb me anymore.
I need to keep my eyes peeled. Peeled. You do you, you do you. I'm just... Basically, I'm nobody. Just, you know, checking stuff out. For future reference and stuff. Well, I don't really remember who the fuck actually had I mean, I do know that Kokolom has a chest. I know that because Kokolom needs to have a chest so I can steal his little recipe. Because who the fuck would actually buy it or try to buy it off him? That's not gonna end well. Look at those poor people. It's disgusting, let me tell ya.
You don't look like one who submitted to slavery. You look more like a seeker. Someone who's searching for the true faith. I see. You doubt that what the ore baron slaves try to tell you is really true and just. You know why you doubt them too? With those lies, they try to control weak spirits. Don't you feel a longing for freedom every single day?
Yeah,
don't
really
you feel it growing
you.
stronger? Do you know what you're doing when you try to suppress it? You're denying your soul. Free yourself. You need to understand, like dross that is washed away by the rain, they will vanish from this world. Then they will pay the...
Hey,
I see you've become... I can feel your great spiritual strength. I have spoken to you.
How can I prove?
Most of all, we need new by recruiting one more man to our camp.
Where can I?
The old camp, I guess.
And we already know somebody who is interested. Namely, Mr. Desti. And Mr. Desti is gonna join if we tell him about his friend. But technically speaking, should be somewhere here. I don't really remember where. Well, doesn't matter, there aren't really that many places. But look, there's the smithy I was talking about. The nice thing is, during the night, there's nobody there to protect it from anyone with, you know, greedy little hands. Just somebody like me, for example. You people really disgust me with your poor. I don't even want to finish that. You are just too fucking poor. No, that's not gonna work. I need something for that I do not have yet.
Hang on.
Let's not check out the upper level just yet. These can wait a bit.
What are you doing?
I'm teaching the words of the sleep. I'm still a novice myself, but I've even spoken to Iberian.
Nice.
He's the chosen one. But I'm still putting that off. There's no rush. You understand? At the moment, I'm quite happy about my...
What's your...
I test the new substances developed by Kor Kalam, and his aid gives us something new every couple of days. This weed opens your spirit, if you take the right amount.
I'm not listening to all that blathering.
Have you ever been in contact?
No, not yet. But that Kalam always wants to hear about the effect of it. But I get the impression if I find the stuff stimulating, but soon, I'll be a guru myself.
I'd like to join.
You want to join us? That's good. I'm not a guru yet, but you'd have to do me a favor. Then go. See him and collect your daily ration. If you leave me...
I'll think about it.
Basically, pretty easy deal. You give me wheat, I give you my vote. Talk about, you know, easy to police. I always forgot just how fucking little those bloody people actually have. I really mean it, man. It's not really, it's not even worth it. No, then let's talk to Melvin, I guess. Because if we get that out of the way, we're just stupid. And you're just here. Okay, maybe I'm getting a bit crazy.
Better not go rushing into it. Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it. Let's talk about something else instead.
Well, at least nobody cares if I go into their huts.
Hey, you!
Yeah, then we find somebody who cares.
Come
You've
closer!
no business.
Every newcomer to this place receives a gift of welcome.
What have you got?
Here, take 3 rolls of swampweed. It's northern dog. You can have more of it every day. But if you want more than if you find berries and herbs on the paths between the camp,
I've come.
you've already...
I want to.
What do you want?
Yeah, let's see if we have anything to trade. Yes, we have. But I think we don't have much more apart from that, actually. I guess we are a bit optimistic there. Yeah. We'll soon be making new swords and then we will have no problem whatsoever. I need to heal myself because I need to beat the bloody freaking shit out of that guy. I'll eat about 20 or so berries because, well, fuck you, I guess. Now, Mr. I don't want to work.
Gorum.
What?
Get your ass to the weed mashers or you'll be for it.
Just try to.
I
Keep
will
cool.
try, man, with you. Sorry, it had to be done. I won't kill him, don't worry. I'm not without mercy in my heart. Of hearts. Somewhere in there. I really hate that kind of person. You have a freaking job to do. If you don't do your freaking job, somebody else will have to sit there and horribly suffer for it. No. Less smoking, more talking.
Looking for trouble again?
No, you.
Well, do you feel like giving your pal a break now?
You damn pain in the butt. What?
I just want to see you mashing.
Okay. Let me pass.
See, I just want to see you mash, man. Mash that shit. You've never mashed before, because if I catch you slaking off, I will beat you up again. And here people are always like, no, violence doesn't solve any problems. Fuck you, it does. Sometimes, you know, just sometimes violence is actually the only way to solve certain problems. Like bloody freaking bastards not doing their freaking job. I always find this a bit confusing, admittedly. I mean, the thing is basically built to be confusing, isn't it? Come on.
Let's talk about something else. That's how
I have spoken to Corinne.
Yes.
You have done one of our brothers a great... That's why I've chosen you. For Cor Colom urgently needs new... Our gatherers are working day and night. Go to the...
If you start talking back, he's like, I've not allowed you to speak for me yet. Novice. And I'm sitting there like, I'm no freaking novice, you bloody bastard. Special tasks. Let me tell ya. I'm doing a special task.
Hey, you.
Yes, me?
You've been lucky there.
Am I? Don't feel very lucky, I must say. Don't feel very lucky indeed. Jesus, there really is nothing of value up here. Feels bloody sad. Let me just tell ya. You're a dude.
Can you... Out of my sight, unworthy one. No
reason to get all uppity about it. Mr. I'm a Templar. Hey, Karanga.
Will you train me?
You want to become a strong warrior. So now you're looking commendable. But I'm not. I dedicate my time.
See. He at least puts it a lot nicer. He's like, well, you want to become strong. And so you're looking for a strong instructor. That's very commendable, but I'm not the man you're looking for. Better I look for somebody, you know, more your level. That's what they mean when they say it's all about, you know, the right sort of tone when you try to get somebody to do your stuff. Where the fucking hell is that freaking Melvin off to? I need to find that bloody bastard again. So I technically need to talk to him so I can get all the nice juicy infos that I need. So that I might convince little Dursti to come along over here. Be all happy about it. And if I continue in this path, I'm gonna be at Cor Colom's there, aren't I?
Maybe.
Actually, is that even connected?
You have to watch what you tell people.
Yes, you have to watch what you tell people. That's actually pretty damn solid rule of thumb. I think about it. Yes, you should definitely watch what you tell people. And everything makes good conversation. Topics.
Hey, you!
Yes, me.
So, you do know what's good for you.
I do. All of your stuff. It's very good for me. Also, we are very close to the edge of the barrier. If you go out there too far, you're gonna get shocked. Zapped to hell and back, basically. Just a nice little reminder, you know? Don't do that. You ain't tough enough for that shit. I don't think there was anything up here. We. Don't mind me. Always nice when nobody minds you doing horrible shit to their boxes. Oops. Alright, no, I know that box. And I know that I fucking need a key for that.
Hi.
I'm Kane.
Yeah.
Then you'll know that he's the second man in...
Yes, I know.
And what's your...
Well, I help my man... Mostly swamp weed and mine...
Mm-hmm.
Where do I...
You can find Crow if you... He travels around between our camp.
Mm-hmm.
What more?
He's not like the...
He's not like the other gurus. No, he's a bit of an asshole. Let's see how annoying he sounds in English, actually. I'm gonna be very surprised.
What do you want?
Oh look, he doesn't sound nearly as annoying. They really missed an opportunity there.
What kind of... My research takes place on a level you don't understand.
I would like to... I've heard you're the master of the novices and that you
I don't have time. My experiments are too important for me to spend any time on. I'll rely on the judgment of the Baals. When they say you're... What do you...
I think I have...
And?
That was it.
You're wasting my precious time.
I'll be seeing...
May the sleeper...
Well. Of course you're just gonna be an asshole about it. Well, it's getting dark, which is actually in this case good. We do like the darkness. For doing specific things. Very specific things. You could try to go for the freaking harvest, but that's pain in the ass, to put it mildly. Because that bloody fucking asshole is gonna make me go hunt for some bloodflies. Not just a few though. Fucking lot.
I have swamp weed.
Good. You must have noticed that none of the gurus... You can change that by impressing them.
How can I
Bal-Kadar instructs the novice if you want his attention, but don't give him the fist to win. Send one of his audience. Bal-Namib is over there at the main gate. He's one of the toughest guys. I think the other gurus are basically quite okay.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey!
Alright.
How do I get...
Bal-Kadar sells runes and spell scrolls. That's no use to you if he doesn't. Maybe another guru.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Now then, let's do the good old... The good old get Lester away from here.
How can I find...
I can
Show me the way. To the out...
Follow me.
I will follow you. I just need you to get away from your master. Lester. Do you know why? Because otherwise you won't talk to me.
Maybe. You're very probably right.
How can I get...
You have to know.
And that is?
Listen, when we're with him the next time, Bal-Namib is worried because many of the novices don't only... You'll tell me that you've renounced the old gods, then I'll ask you why you made this decision, and he'll be interested then.
No problem.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Suppose you know...
I'm not listening to...
Well, I wanted to shorten that, but apparently I cannot. I guess I can use the time to prepare a bit more meat.
It's good to see you again. How have you been doing?
I have renounced the old gods.
Really?
Screaming at each other.
What made you do that?
I
had a vision.
What did he say?
He said, go to the camp.
You're a very rich man, stranger.
The sleeper has chosen you. Do you really want to join us?
Yes.
Yes, I
go to Kor Kalom.
Okay. And that's one more vote in our direction. Well, technically speaking, right now this is the only vote we have, isn't it?
Hey, you!
Get out of here! Hey!
Yes, I know what's good for me. Thank you very much. Don't talk about it again. Now then, we need to find that bloody freaking bastard again. Then we need to go out there and do horrible work. Really horrible work, actually, for once. Then we should be well and properly good. Where the fuck is that bloody bastard disappeared to? He should be hanging around somewhere in this camp.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Though he has apparently decided that hanging around everywhere else would probably be better. Well then, would you mind me opening that? Let's find out. Apparently you would not. That is very nice of you. Well, this is going to be a lot of work now. Ah, well, somebody has to do the work. Also, we needed to make more money. Because money is very important, obviously. And technically speaking, it's actually my main weapon right now, that quick blade, isn't it? That too is kinda saddening now that I think about it. Don't worry, I will talk to you soon. As soon as I'm done here. We have stuff to sell. Technically speaking, you can actually buy steel off them and then sell it back for a higher price. Again, but that's boring. Wouldn't recommend it. Let's find it.
I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore.
I'm finding that the guy's just like, well, I'm just gonna do my business. I don't know where that guy got all that steel from, but just wants to use the equipment, you know? I might just stop him. Creating a million blades. Then it's up into the swamp. Wow. I'm not looking forward to that at all, actually. Really not. Blood flies and swamp sharks. Swamp sharks are even more of an annoyance, let me tell you. Those things are actually pretty dangerous. Yep, almost done. Almost done. Also, there's one more guru at the Temple Plaza, if memory serves, I can talk to. Honestly, once you got the right combination going, the rest is pretty much doing itself. It's like one of them then offers you to give you magic, and then you use that, and blah 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 blah.
Then you've come to the wrong place. Since the I don't have much time.
I'd like to...
Good.
Maybe.
Well, the best thing you have to offer is a freaking crude sword. Yeah. And I really don't like to point out, but I have the same. What a Guru Bal Tayon.
I better keep out of it. I better keep out of it ever.
I could actually make use of an axe, could I?
He shouldn't believe
Oh shit.
everything you hear.
Those axes are actually worth quite a bit.
People always talk. He shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Why am I bothering
But keep it to yourself.
crude sword when I can have a freaking axe? Probably because I just picked it up, right? Bal Tayon. Who the fuck was Bal Tayon? Was you? What did you? What did you? Oh, you're a freaking cadaver. Damn, was that the guy on the Temple Plaza?
Some people never learn.
Really shows that it's been a while. Because I don't fucking remember where all the bloody Worcester ballies are. Bal Tayon? Where the fuck? You are actually the right guy.
Here, Master, a modest present from your student.
Diese porridge monetary. How are you feeling? Apparently not too good. Or maybe too good. Could you maybe wake up again? No, I would like...
What was that?
Ah, look. Finally wake up again, eh? Could be long enough.
In the name of the sleeper, I've had a vision.
Nice.
It was incredible. I saw that he was doing something to us. There was a sword in his hand, and he looked very much like you.
I'm just a modest servant.
Go to Corcala.
One more on my side. Yeah, still a bit of problem here.
But keep it to yourself.
Actually, aren't you the... Yes, you are the bloody freaking guy they're gonna send out, aren't you?
I doubt that's ever likely to change, but keep...
Yeah. Yes, it figures that you haven't really have anything to say right now. Oh, then the only thing we can really do now is get the swamp wheat harvest going. Actually, was there anything in those waterfalls? I don't remember. Can you actually go? I mean, you have to admit, considering just how old this game is, it has a lot of options actually at hand. Yeah, but now that I think about it, it should, yes, technically be at least 20 years for this little gem. I think 2000 or 2001 or 2 or something. Early 2000s. Very early 2000s. If memory serves. And that would mean, yes, old. Very old indeed. Yes, almost. Yes, we can jump again. Holy poly, it is very much. Hello, Netbig.
Who are you?
I'm the guru of the
servants. I don't.
They're everywhere. The trees, they walk and skip and dance.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll be on my way then.
Wait, you can help me convert this swamp into a
Okay, you just got started. Me? I'll be back later. He's not going to get me anywhere. Hey.
Mind you don't hurt.
Yeah, I guess that is one possible consequence of, you know, continuously taking drugs. You don't mind me picking up your stuff, eh? Baylor.
Dalaran sent me. I'm to collect all the swamp weed.
Good. Then I don't need to go myself. Here, take it. Don't forget to go to Viren on the other side of the swamp. Otherwise, your load might be a bit small and people might think you'd sold.
Who could I sell the...
Uh-oh. Now I've been putting...
No, tell me.
You have something in mind? I'm telling you, if this...
If you know...
Well, I know somebody in the new camp, but if the gurus catch you at it, they'll feed...
Okay.
You think I'll give you the name and you can just make a run? I want to see 50 or...
50's fair.
Good. Listen, his name is Cypher. Be careful and don't...
Just keep picking...
Of course. What do you think I'm doing? Rocking my...
Pretty much, yes. You are standing around while everybody else is busy picking stuff up, so yeah, rocking your balls is pretty much what you're doing. I mean, I'm sorry to point out the obvious here. You know, thought somebody had to go there at some point. Now, get this job done. That's the nice little creatures I'm talking about. Don't they look lovely? And let's just say they are very, very, very lovely after all. I think I actually managed to kill most of the camp at one point by just luring them in, and I mean, you know, bad stuff can happen. I don't really remember. Do they actually go to land? And did you blind that? Yeah, dangerous. Let's keep away from those. Because that is gonna end up very much killing me. Well, that's what I like to call a bit of a problem. If you stay up there, I can't kill you. Sadly, I need to kill you. Very much so. In fact, I need to kill all of you. Yes, eat it. Eat the bread. This is one of those quests where it's like, I can see so much things that I would much rather do than sitting around in a freaking swamp and murdering bloodflies. Well, mostly because it's freaking dangerous, because there are freaking sharks around. Come here, you bastard. See, they're freaking everywhere. I mean, I can understand that the guy is a bit paranoid about those bloody fucking creatures, because as he points out rightly, they are freaking everywhere. Which they, truth be told, are. Which also makes it a lot harder to murder them all. Would you please come here? Not you. Not you, though. You, I don't want to have here. Bloody fucking sharks everywhere. Yeah. And I can see more of them. I mean, luckily, those sharks are not super aggressive, most of the time at least. Tree is helping, mind you. Helping a bit, helping a bit. Roop. Roop. Now then there's the other camp. That means we're gonna go down here a bit. And we need to be very careful to not get any unwanted attention. Are you bloody kidding me? Oh, I'll move. They think they're happy and peppy and all safe up there. I'm gonna go up there and murder them. Well then, we are pretty much at the deepest point of the swamp. Basically surrounded by death on all sides. All that is left really is to run out of here without getting murdered. So far, so good. You do it. Oh, shit, too far. Don't get too far out. It is in fact going to murder you. Oh. Really look at this nice little box there. Well, to be fair, the game is a bit older. You know, just around 20 years or so. Still, you will have to admit it actually does, oh shit. Does, however, work pretty well. No, I don't think I can, no. I really don't like to say it, but you people are bloody fucking close to a very untimely death. I'm just saying, you know, you're a bit dangerous. Now, because I know you're going to complain like a little bitch about every bloody flicking fly that is even bloody fucking close to the swamp. I will preemptively go out then murder them for you. I swear to God. Who is drawing their weapons? Come here. Come here, you bloody bastards. I'll murder you. Ah, this was a lot more complicated than it needed to be. Wasn't it? It was me to eat all my bread. I mean, to be fair, I've got, you know, around 70 loaves of bread, so... I guess I'm not really worried about my resources. But there's another one. Ooh, will you look at that? Managed to free itself. Very good. Now then, I think if we are very, very much happy and peppy, this should be it.
Balaran sent me. I'm to take the whole harvest to Kalam.
You think it's that easy, do ya?
Yeah, I do.
Anybody could turn up like that. Balaran sent me, and whoosh, the whole lot of the weeds were gone.
It's a lie, because not everybody would know that Balaran is responsible for that. That is indeed how it's done.
Balaran really has sent me.
Sure.
If I have learned anything, swallowing a whole loaf of bread is absolutely healthy for you. Same goes for pretty much everything. A whole ham, no problem.
Go see him and ask if you don't believe me.
I have a better idea. You prove your loyalty by doing a little job for us.
It's always just a little job, isn't it? Ah.
And what do you want me to do?
Indeed. May the sleeper be
Really
with you.
nothing. Work in the swamp. It's a bit risky. And then there's those damn blood
You know, there's the
flies.
sleeper, then there's the weed. Yes, I smell some advantage here. Just a bit of it.
I don't see any more blood flies anywhere.
No more blood flies to be seen. Someone who works like that is either on our side or a complete idiot. An idiot would be too Here, take the harvest and take it to Coracle. If he complains and says it's not enough, tell him to move his butt here himself.
Yes, the wheat. The swamp wheat. The good old swamp wheat. I mean, you know. That's probably one of the main reasons why people are. Then again, they are gonna regret it, aren't they? That whole Stieber business. It's really gonna come back to bite them in the ass. Also gonna come back to bite me in the ass for quite a while now that I think about it. Whee! So where the hell did I... Not I necessarily, where the hell is that bloody fucking digger that is supposed to be around here? What was he called? Relvin or something? I need to have a serious conversation with you, so I can get your friend. I mean, that's how they get you, don't they? All those codes, basically. It's like, hey, you know, we've got some very good selection, smokable things around. Why don't you now sit down for a while and before you know it, 20 years have passed.
Hi, you aren't from this camp, are you?
Nope.
Well, now, I am. I left the old camp a week ago. Told my pal Dusty to...
I know.
I know Dusty. I talked to him for a short time.
Yeah, he's a
If you meet him again, tell him that he was dumb to stay there.
I'll tell him if I see him again.
That's all I wanted to know. Now I can go back and get Dusty. Did I have to talk to Balrune about the wheat? Or can I just get it to Core Column and be done with it? Let's find out. And then we can run back and get Dusty. Then we can get another Bal. Very happy. Then again, I'm still kind of thinking about who I'm to join. It's a good question, isn't it? Yeah. That is our Lord and Savior. And I mean, technically speaking, you have to put it into the right context. You know, we need the weed so we can find him and get his vision. So, you know, it's a very important thing. Distinction. Not like the sleeper brings us the wheat, it's like the wheat brings us the sleeper, which should tell you a lot about the fucking sleeper and
You have defended our gatherers.
I have.
You have not only proved that you're on our side, you have proved that you are a worthy servant of the sleeper. I believe you are ready to wear the robe of a novice.
Nice. Now, Gorkolom will be very much happy with that when once he gets his wheat. I'm sure we wouldn't want to stand that way. Also, the execration, they really not picky about what they smoke now, are they?
Korangar has spoken to you? What did he say?
I should come back around.
He said I should come. It would appear he has a high opinion. It is an honor even to be noticed by him. The last time he spoke to me was about 2 months ago.
That's an interesting statement. Maybe he just doesn't like you. Ever thought about that? Whee! Ah, yes. Don't we all look forward to that nice little part where they're like, microphone secretions. Oh shit, oh shit. That was not what I had planned. Not really, no. I mean, I'm basically doing quests for everybody, you know. I kinda have all the options. I mean, you know, if I have a choice between, you know, being some cult member, that's kinda unfun. And joining Gomez's guys, that also doesn't seem like fun. Technically, I guess the new camp would be a lot more fun, but, you know, being basically a bandit is not...
What do you want?
It's hard to make a good decision, yeah. Yeah, daily.
I'm delivering the daily...
Give it to me. And...
Why is he so bloody fucking unfriendly? I always wondered that. Like, you know, don't have to bring your stuff. Bastard. You can just pick it up yourself. Whee! Well, technically, I guess the only thing that really speaks for the old camp is Diego. Yeah, Diego's a pretty cool dude. I'll give him that. And on a member of the new camp. Oh, then you were first a rogue and then a mercenary later on. Oh, a water mage. Mage of Adanos. Pretty sweet. It's also the option I went with most of the times, if I think about it. That or the old camp.
Let's talk about. Shouldn't believe it's not really my problem.
Now, while we continue thinking about it like tea, I will go back all the way to the old camp and get Dusty. I can get that out of the way. I was loaded when I have to do one bloody thing and I have to walk all the way back. No shortcuts whatsoever. New camp. I guess I'm not gonna become a bloody freaking a cult member. Also because I know, of course, that a sleeper is not much of a divine being. But it mightly. And I really don't feel the need to join his people. Not at all. New camp. Well, then it's still a question if I actually want to go learn a bit of magic, you know. That's actually a good question. Whee! Alright. Black goblins. Not something I want to mess with just yet. Maybe a wolf. Even that only if I actually can manage to get a few good hits in without getting hit. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. The good thing is, once we're there, we can go the whole way back again. Ah, what a nice way to do it. Oh, at least the music is good. That's not that much of a door to go between the camps. Yeah. Yeah. Now, let me think. Musty should be somewhere there, shouldn't he be? Shit, shit. Yeah. Let's keep on straight out the water mage. Was snappy visits were rid of myself. 200 weapons. 200 weapons are indeed nice. It is true. Why does that happen? Going mercenary under lease also pretty sweet. Do remember I had some fun as a fire mage once. I mean, but it's a while ago, and
let's talk about something else.
I don't even remember how that would play anymore.
That wasn't very.
Two-handed, eh? Maybe something to consider, actually. Yo, Dusty.
I was in the sect camp and met Melvin.
And? What did he say?
Apparently, he likes it more than getting harassed by the guards.
Obviously.
Hey, man, he has all the fun for himself.
Really? Why not?
The guards have found out that I need at least 100 ore to bribe the guards.
Yeah, I can take care of that.
What if I gave you the 100 ore for the guards?
You'd do that? Why?
Well, let's say you aren't the
because
only
I'm
one
a guy
who
who likes to
prefer
do
you to
quests.
hang around in the sect camp.
You mean you wanna...
I will go with you to the...
Great, man. But don't forget.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, let's take the south gate. The north gate is... And perhaps you should see to the ore.
Okay, let's...
Yeah. Move it. Don't you want to move, yeah? Bloody hell. Really, I hoped he's gonna do... And run. Well, yeah, Satyrus is a bit of a... Oh, bloody hell. Dusty, come on. Don't be bloody fucking idiot about it. Yeah, I personally kinda started disliking Satyrus in the second part. Night of the Raven, actually. He was a bit of an annoying asshole, wasn't he? On the other hand, Lee is even in the second part a pretty sweet dude. Come on, Dusty. Don't let us wait.
Stop! Where you
We're just going for a stroll.
Why never?
Yes, you never saw anything. Of course you didn't. Dusty, you coming? Actually, no matter what sort of game you're going for, even more modern ones, it's always a pain in the ass if you have to guide the NPCs anywhere. They get lost, they get stuck. You do all of that. I mean, think about it, this game is what, 20 years old, huh? Somewhere in that area. I can understand when a game from back then had a bit of a problem, and I'm still kind of getting him where I want him to go. Now take a more modern game, you will have the very same fucking problem as soon as you try to guide the freaking AI somewhere. Really doesn't speak for more modern games, doesn't it? But these piranha bytes can get EXU as well. Old, very old. Can't expect much. Ah, no. Still, I must admit I do love this game quite a bit. It's fun. Oh, you're still behind me? Yes, you're still behind me. Oh, that game is actually older than you. That's something. Well, in my case, well, no. I'm older than this game. By a lot, actually. Which is the problem, then whenever I play this game, it reminds me that I am not a spring chicken anymore. Well, I can't really do much about that. Just have to live with that. And that's interesting. Can't say I've met many people who can say that they are younger than this game. Nope. Come on, Dusty. Don't stop anywhere. Like me, running into that. Thing is unbelievable. Whenever I, look at my little collection of games and look at some games, I'm like, this is very nostalgic. I like it. And then I think about how old it is and how bloody fucking long ago that actually was. Then, You can say they've played games that are older than. That's true. I mean, mostly because you would never actually experience this in its height. So you would have to find it at some point very much later. Not much of a chance. Come on, Dusty. You be happy? Are we happy yet?
People always talk.
Now you want me to guide you through that area too. Great.
Same old story every.
I guess it would be a problem with older games. There are quite a few good ones, but I mean, what would motivate a younger person to... bloody hell, Dusty. Who look that up and play those games? Good question, actually.
May I pass through here?
You may not. Thank you very much. But then he just ignored me. Not very friendly, are you, Mr. Templar? Not very friendly indeed. Right, it would also rather beg the question of how the hell would you even find a game like this? When you don't know it from, way back when. Good question. I mean, technically speaking, you could find it here randomly, I guess. Yep, got yourself a guy.
Here's somebody who would like to make your acquaintance, Master.
Who have you brought me? Is he worthy?
Sure.
He will certainly require your spiritual guidance, Master.
That's
Very
one way
well.
of saying it.
From now on, he shall be one of my disciples. You will come to my hut every day to listen to my words. Your soul can still be saved.
Yes, and don't forget to eat.
Master, I would like to join the Brotherhood. I need you to speak in my favor.
Indeed.
You have proven your worth.
No. We have done these two. Actually, what is left of those quests? Alright, shit, could have given that recipe to him. Ah, I see. Gothic 2, eh? Oh, I mean, normal Gothic 2 was a lot like Gothic 1. Pretty sweet, pretty fun. Then came Night of the Raven and things got a lot more difficult suddenly. Which made it sure if you don't have any prior experience to play it. I could know. Don't, yeah. No, my age is shown because I don't really remember how the freaking hell I got the necessary magic for you. I think I have that. What needs sleep? How did we do that? Somewhere up there? No, it wasn't back there. It wasn't Krokolom, obviously. But I guess that's one way to fight it. There are no Fuki points yet, so not really much to do, I guess, but running. So I'm pretty sure I could by now beat up motherfucking a shrike about his hut. Oh.
How do I get it? Balkadar sells runes and spell scrolls. Maybe another guru can help.
How can I impress?
Balkadar instructs the knob if you want his attention, but don't give him the Bal Namib is over there at the main. The other gurus are basically quite okay.
Thanks for the
Hey!
Yes. I'm kinda missing something. I am pretty damn sure. I just don't know what. Also, it's getting pretty dark and I would like to see something.
Hey!
You're not gonna let me, eh? Yeah, shut it up. I will disappear when I feel the need to disappear.
Keep it to yourself.
Hey, you!
Yes, me.
Get out of here!
Will do. No, a few hours. Works like a charm.
Hey! You!
Yeah. Don't complain so much. How the freaking hell did this go? That's not gonna help me. You are not gonna help me anymore. Where the hell was it? I quite will remember that there was a way to do it. Boy, come on, move it.
Keep it to yourself.
Where though? Kokolom, no, Kokolom is not really useful here. That guy is already finished. They're not gonna let me stroll up to Iberian. Just saying. That's not gonna work. No option there. Was there one of the gurus up above? Don't remember. Quite literally don't. Right? You give me some stuff.
I've come to collect my...
Here, take it. 3 of the...
Don't smoke them all at once. Yeah, that's actually valid advice, I would say. No, since I can't talk with you yet, there's nobody there. Rune is already done with. He's already done with. You're not gonna give me anything for my trouble, are ya? No. That was not who I wanted to talk to. What? Yoshi? Nope, Yoshi has nothing to say. How the hell did I get the magic? I mean, sleep magic. I do have some magic, I just don't want to use that. It could end up a bit horrible. Just saying. I don't think he has anything else to say. And I don't think the Swamp Guru is gonna give me much. I mean, it's not technically speaking all that important. I should actually have enough already to go. Go call him and be like, hey, wanna join? You have anything more important to say about it? Nope, you don't. There's probably nothing to say either. That is a bit close.
How can I become? First, you will have to serve as a novice for a while. Then come back to me.
Nice. Am I actually missing a guru, or am I just waiting where to bloody get some sleep magic? Can I buy some in a new camp or somewhere? Better what you could get some actually new sources. I think. Bloody hell, it's been a few years, hasn't it been? No, it's not useful. I need to get back to the old camp anyway to get that freaking recipe.
I took the swamp weed to Kor Kalam.
You have done well. It's a magic sleep spell.
Bloody fucking asshole. That was it, yes. I just was too dumb to remember to go back there, yes. It's such a dumb mistake to make. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, I kinda screwed myself, didn't I? Yes, I did. That is what a test mode is actually meant to do. If you want to get stuck, because yeah, in this kind of game you can get stuck very easily. Now, after we have proven ourselves being very much dumb, we shall use the magic.
What are you doing? I'm trying to meditate with my disciples.
Yes.
Who taught you to use the magical powers of the sleeper?
Nobody. It was very easy.
You seem to be an intelligent student. I will teach you.
Yes, I'm a very intelligent student.
I want to acquire...
Now, do you have anything I actually want to have?
What was that?
Not really. Also don't have any money. It makes you better.
I would like to learn how to...
The power of your spirit.
I know you will teach me that. So that was that. That really leaves me with just that. Actually, do I have? Don't have skill points. Maybe I actually do want to learn, you know, two-handed already. I guess that is actually getting a bit closer, and I will have to make a decision who to join. I mean, I can take another trip to the old camp with that recipe to Dexter. Then I can technically go to the new camp and beat up Shrike for his hut. And then I have quite literally done everything I can do. I mean, I can go do a bit more hunting, I guess. Do bloodflies or something. Can't really hunt much more. Everything else is pretty much bound to murder me. But yeah, since that actually gives me a bit of time to actually think this through, I will go a bit hunting. Yeah, you know, I must say, all in all, I've seen far worse graphics over the years. This is actually quite nice to look at, all things considered. Now then, the woods. My old friend. Oh, murdering a bit of stuff. Maybe we can actually squeeze in another level up. That would be nice. Well, let's avoid that one. Just saying, you know, let's really avoid that one. Fly, you want to, you know, come over here? Well, I don't want to get any closer to that thing. Let's just say, if that thing would suddenly decide to come after me, I would have to run very much fast. Wolves. Don't have the best experiences with wolves, so I'm usually really careful when it comes to them. Let me see. Yeah, great, they're getting reinforcements, eh? You're bloody kidding me. It's unfair and you know it, game. It's very unfair. As if I would sit still and wait for you to murder me. You think me dumb? Game? Well, I guess we can just look for stuff that's easy to beat for. No. Like bloodflies. It may be singular wolves. Because the more plural form is quite deadly. Now, eating a few more loaves of bread because was he's getting hungry again. Only been, you know, a day or so. Since he ate a few of those. Well, I bet I did do quite a nice job of murdering stuff. It's about high time that we get into the next chapter, so we get new stuff. Still, do I want to become a mercenary? So I do have a pretty okay-ish armor, I guess. Sadly though, the old Kim actually has, at least for me personally, the most nice-looking armor. Which is a bit of a problem. Because to be fair, they are a bunch of assholes. But there are of course a few people I would very much like to beat up in the near future. Like Bloodwin. He deserves it. Oi, come on. Don't get stuck on the tree. No reason to do so. No, I don't think we're gonna be strong enough to even try beating up a snapper. That's probably not a good idea. Let's try to keep it away from that. Can see more wolves. Sadly, wolves don't tend to come with me alone. We can try. can try, we can try. Mm-hmm. Hmm? You're gonna bring your friends, aren't you? Nope, you did not. That was a horrible mistake on your part. No, we can do this 2 more times. We have nice little bonus in XP. Come here, you bloody bastard. I don't fear you. And just a few more loaves of bread, just to be on the safe side. Well then, now that we know that we can somewhat successfully hunt wolves, there are quite a few of those to murder. Just saying. One of the early, very much annoying creatures in the woods. Stop scratching yourself and get over here. Nope. They decided to form a team. It's still not gonna help you. I'm still gonna outrun you. Oh. No. There, off the other side there should be snappers. Snappers is not something you wanna deal with. Yeah, like those. That's also not something I wanna deal with. Yeah, that's not going well. I'm somewhat bleeding. Just somewhat. Would you please jump up there? Ah. Well, to be fair, I do not really have a good armor. Not really. Not at all. To put it mildly. Yeah, eat one of the big ones. We can actually stop bleeding around like some idiot. If you could stop flying around, that would be very much appreciated. Now then, still the main problem remains, of course, that I can't get those wolfies alone. Those are walks. That's not good. That is also something to avoid. Very much so. Ah, it is chapter 1. You are a bit of a weakling. Makes it feel so much better later on when you're getting some actual power. He's kind of swimming, isn't he? Could you stop doing that, creature? You're making me a bit... making me a bit scared, you know? Eating a whole ham. Again, because healthy. And I know there's another blood fly. I guess it kind of maneuvered itself into a very unfortunate situation. Oh, guess I can't really help you with that, sorry to say. Also, I don't really know what that bloody freaking dog is doing. Let's just say, probably a good idea to look for other places to hang around for a while. Oh, okay, single wolf. Maybe a single wolf? Not a single wolf, no. Just wait for me to get some fucking armor. When I be back, you will be sorry. For now, at least. However, shall be very heroically running away. Over and over and over again. Why are there always wolves? I hate wolves. Mostly because of that fucking dynamic when they're coming at you in team instead of alone. And for that little aspect, I actually would have no problem beating them all. That alone makes it very painful. Now then, is there anything else in this forest? There's nothing down there yet. There's gonna be a shadowy beast down there. Oh shit, not that again. You have to be a bit careful in this area. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay, let's run away. That's dangerous. Now, we can... check out that last piece of land there. Then, technically speaking, we have done our due. Meaning that we can go inside the old camp, give Dexter his recipe so that he's happy, then walk all the way over to the new camp. While probably making a bit of a visit to the other little forest between here and the mine. At least so is the plan for now. And I can see more wolves. It's basically like I said, technically speaking they are not really that dangerous. Yeah, it's only because they have that freaking team mechanic that makes them quite far easier to deal with anything else. Actually moves alone. Don't even try to beat those things when you see that there is more than one of them. Because they really don't like coming at you one-on-one. Which is, frankly, a bit of a problem. One of you. Might actually be able to beat one of you. Technically. Come here. Well, I would very much like to have a crit. Otherwise this is going to take a while. Well, the good thing is the axe has a bit of range. Means yes, you can win like this. Just an annoyingly slow process. See? Annoyingly slow? Yes. Then a winning strategy? Yes. As long as I can get it to down to just one of them. There it is. Come here, bitch. Come here. I don't fear you. You might be like, well, that isn't much of a sophisticated strategy. It's a workable strategy. Actually, works pretty well to keep people away too. Let's just say if you have somebody in front of you who swings a bloody freaking axe around, like a freaking maniac, most normal people would then like to be like a bit further away from that. That is what we in the business like to call a crit. And now you're running away, yeah? Now you're running away, you little beaches. Boy, come here, you. Forcing me to actually move around here. So much nice little experience points. Actually, I did see a few lizards, didn't I? I can most likely take those. It's just part of an area I would usually stay quite a bit away from because of a dangerous area. Very much so. Come here, lizard. Come here, bloody Wurst dort. Done and done. It's always good to be on the hunt. It does help quite a bit. Well, to be fair, it does help with a few things. Oh, shit snapper. Well, they are, of course, pretty damn obvious. A few creatures you want to avoid like the plague. For good reason. Just because they can somewhat insta-kill you. Snapper, for example, are just the most annoying because they have a very fast attack and they can and will outright bloody murder you very easily if you can't, you know, take a hit or two, which, well, at least in the beginning, you definitely cannot. They don't have the armor nor the health to survive. Now then, is there anything else here I need to take care of? I don't really think so. I think we're gonna go around here. And we're gonna go over there because there's some lizards to the left. Then, actually, it's a good question. What then? Then we're gonna go through the woods. The old mine, basically. Then we go to the new camp, we beat Shrike, and then we actually have then we can actually make a decision. Because then we have technically done, as far as I'm aware, or well, to be fair, as far as I remember, that is pretty much every quest that is available right around now. Well, of course, it's not a guarantee or anything. I'm probably forgetting something. It has been a few years since I played this, so you know. Chances are you might have forgotten something. Actually, those chances are somewhat likely. Ah, the way he just devours. Loaf of bread after loaf of bread. Truly a man with a ginormous appetite. Nope. And that takes care of that. That we have quite sufficiently endowed the wildlife around here. Kinda really leaves not all that much. Yes, the wildlife, just the sort you don't really want to mess with, at least not now. Okay, those shadow beasts are, you know, that's the sort of wildlife I never really liked. Waiting. It's just a bit annoying. Deal with those. Whoop. Whoop. Whee. No. Just any reason? No, we don't have any reason to go down there because so the Cavalier route basically to the new camp, because there actually is nothing there. And at least nothing we can comfortably deal with.
Rely on somebody, you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
I guess we're just going to, you know, take a bit of a jump around and be like, whoop. Might actually be a good opportunity to get some sleep in. Yo, Dexter.
I have the recipe you...
Very good.
See, I am very good at what I'm doing.
Good. Now I can produce the... You are a good man. Here you go. Take that.
Show me your good...
I got...
Actually, you don't really have anything useful, have you? You're actually selling me that recipe, yeah? Pretty ungrateful, if I might say so. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I think I'm going to... I think it might actually be a good and well decision to go with the new camp.
Hey!
Hey, you!
Yes, me? Yes, me.
Hey, you...
Now what?
The time's come for you to prove you're a true friend.
Go fuck yourself.
Just 10 ore and...
See ya.
Take care of you.
Already tried to murder me twice. It didn't work. What did you expect? That I suddenly was like, yep, Here, money. Ah, Jesus. What's suddenly wrong with my throat? Wait, isn't there a lonely wolf up here, actually? I think there is actually just one lonely wolf. My, it would be a shame if somebody were to come along, eh? Murder it, eh? And so, freaking blood flies everywhere. Those things are really a plague. Because they're quite literally every bloody fucking where. Then some poor dude has to come along and murder them all. Actually, whenever I play this, I kinda, end up looking forward to the second part. Then I play the second part and I'm like, shit, I missed my powers from the first part. So by the end you get really, really quite nice and powerful. Actually, Gothic 2 was pretty well and swell for the 2, and then came along Night of the Raven. Made things a lot more difficult. Really a lot more difficult. Not you. I could be wrong, but I've seen another worker. That gives me the bloody feeling that oh shit, wrong thing. I want to murder it. And I still have to make the bloody decision. Also weapon-wise I have to make a decision. For now, I mean, one-handed is pretty useful for now. I've had quite a lot of those. Yeah, however, quite a few nice two-handed weapons. No shame. Come here. Come here. Oh, a few more of those crits. Really help. Well, yeah, not necessarily but necessarily necessary. What a nice... What a nice bloody fucking way of saying it. Lizards, you say. Oh, also black goblins, and that's something I would very much like to stay away from. Because that is bloody fucking dangerous. There are quite a few dangerous creatures in this world, let me tell ya. Black goblins are part of that. They're quite high on the threat hierarchy. As you can see, a lurker is really not much of a problem. Basically, so long as you have a weapon that can actually do some, well, reasonable damage to it, you really don't have to fear them all that much, because their attack pattern is pretty damn simple. Now, anything that has actually usage of weapons, like, orcs or goblins, for that matter, that gets a bit more annoying to deal with. And it gets even worse when instead of, normal goblins, you suddenly have to deal with black goblins. Because they are a pain in the ass. Just the damage wise, there are one. Fight me, bitch. Oh, didn't really work out for you, eh? Murder, 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 murder. Alright, this is basically the last piece of wood I will go through and check out. Actually, I might be able to beat Lefty rather easily now. I might want to try that too. But since it's actually a new camp, it's not even a... I don't even need to go anywhere special for that. I can just follow along. Now, for myself, there are a few snappers at the other side. of these woods. I have to be a bit careful about that. Don't never forget, even those fucking creatures can't bloody fucking murder you if you're unlucky. I really look forward to having some freaking armor. I mean, some real armor. I do have armor, technically speaking. It's just not a good armor. Well, will you look at that? Some poor little scavengers that I apparently have overlooked. Oh, basically didn't got here because those things were in the way. The fucking snappers. Dangerous as fuck, let me tell ya. Aunties, I don't really want to play with me anymore. I mean, I can understand where they're coming from. You don't see your comrades all die around you and then be like, "Ripper, I'm gonna attack that guy too." Should have a wolf somewhere along this way. If memory serves, that is. Oh, also somebody apparently made himself comfortable down here. Yeah, didn't work out probably. They're in the area. Yeah. Kinda figured it wouldn't work. Now then, there's Mr. Annoying, or Wolfie. Since I don't remember if he had any friends. Yes, being hyper-aggressive does work. Is there anything else in these woods? Don't really think so, actually. At least nothing that required my immediate murderous attention. If you come along alone, I will fight you. Yeah, Wolfie, that was pretty damn stupid of you. I would say. Well, the cave is empty for now. And if memory serves, yeah, snapper. Let us not engage. I'm pretty damn assured that that would be just a bit suicidal. Just a little bit, mind you. Reminds me, I kind of fell down that hole once or twice in my time. But the most pleasant experience, let me tell ya. First out if you haven't cleaned the area down there. Because I'm getting bit by a mole rat. Like, hey, shut up. Oh, you look at that. A few more flies, eh? Well, job is never done, eh? The job of a true hunter is never done. Yeah, get your ass over here. Come on. Good, now the question is... can I deal with Lefty? Well, because the main problem is he actually gets reinforcements when you try to beat the shit out of him. From the Rice Lord himself. I can do some nice little jumping around stuff. Try to get into a nice position where they can't hit you and you can hit them, but that's still not really, you know, satisfying.
Hey, just arrived. We need somebody to take some water to the peasants. This way you can make friends with a few people.
Take the water.
That's no good way you treat.
Come here, Lefty. Oh, come on, you bloody freaking bastard. See, if I were to do that, I'd get bloody fucking murdered.
That wasn't very cool. Hey, just
take the.
That's no. Never do that again.
See, that's precisely why I want to avoid it, because he's getting an unfair advantage there. Which means I need to pull him back quite a bit. This is really annoying.
That was a good fight.
Never do that again. Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes. I doubt it's ever likely to change. As long as
Come
I'm
on.
not involved.
Would you please climb?
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore. Stop.
Hey, you.
Get out of here.
As long as I'm not involved.
What are you doing?
You're
Sad performance. A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway.
People.
Now doing it like this might seem a bit cheap.
Take the water to.
That's no.
You'll be sorry for that.
I'll be sorry for that, you say. I kinda disagree. Actually, I'm feeling quite good about myself. Now, Lefty, get up so I can gloat. See, superior strategy wins the day.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it. You've given me a fair thrashing, man.
How are you, my friend?
Oh, man, what do you want?
The peasants look thirsty.
I'll see to it. Don't worry.
Good.
You looking for trouble?
I'm not looking for trouble with you. I just bloody won my trouble with you. Oh, guess we only have one more person we need to, well, teach a bit of a lesson, I'd say. Just a little bit of a lesson. And then I've done everything I actually wanted to do. Which then kind of forces me to actually make my decision then. Because I've quite literally nothing to do. Can I actually talk him into fighting?
How? Get!
Boring fight.
Give me all your stuff.
The fight's been decided.
Thanks. Thanks again. Okay, do any of you have a good weapon? Nope, at least none that I can actually use. And now I need to eat a lot of bread again. I mean, taking a good sleep in the hut because it's my hut now, but yeah.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it. You looking for trouble?
Get lost.
I'll talk to you later.
You can try.
Hey, you!
Could you stop running around on top of my hut? Thank you.
Shrike has moved to a...
Good. Torloff just told me that he wanted to have a... See you later.
Not a problem anymore. And that kinda... yeah, that kinda leaves me with not very much to do. Oh, actually wasn't there one guy who would also like to attack me? Maybe. I think so, one of those down here I believe was it. Yep, I think it was you.
Hi. It's none of your business. That's really not my problem.
Same old story every time.
Put nice fight.
Orange fight.
Oh, to be fair, he is a bit tougher. Sadly, I'm not yet strong enough to show those bloody bastard how it's done.
That'd be cleared up ages ago.
My main problem is I have lots of skill points now, but they don't know. Keep putting it up here. I already have what I want. I guess I could finish my education in one-handed for now. And save up to do two-handed. And again, I will need a lot more strength if I want to do two-handed reasonably well. I guess that wouldn't hurt really to finish one-handed. Get that out of the way, basically. Oi, court.
Teach me how to handle...
Okay, you know the basics.
I know. Master. Boom. Look at those masterful skills. Nobody will ever beat me again. And technique speaking still have 10 whole skill points. Which I could invest into strength, then I could actually use that one. Stone Crusher. Which is actually not a bad idea, mind you. Yes, I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. I think then I'm gonna end it, because then I get myself a little more time even. Oh right, this is not Gothic 2, so there are no limits where it gets more pricey.
I've given the list.
Good. I positioned some men on the path to the old mine.
They've already
Go to see Gorn.
I know Gorn. He's no member of the gang.
Yeah, that...
Was he involved in this
Knowing too much isn't good for you.
I want to...
Well, I guess old habits do die hard.
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though. It's obvious that there'd be trouble ahead. I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Yeah, how much does that give me? 35, and I don't really need 35. Would potentially equip 1812. Could give myself a Raiders bow.
There was a time when... Hang on. I doubt that's ever...
Actually,
Hang on. Better not go rushing it then.
do they lie dead in the woods now?
Let's talk about something else instead.
Why did you take part in one of the...
Who says I did?
Why would you have so much of the stuff?
Don't you think that this is all from one haul?
You take part in raids regularly?
If I did, I couldn't tell you. Lee wouldn't like that one bit.
I see.
See you later.
I want to take a look. I know what, yeah. Why the fuck actually not? It's gonna be a nice way to end it. I mean, technically speaking, there is only a very straightforward way between the old camp and the mine. Actually, would I survive that? I actually would. Not by very much, mind you, but I would. So I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding everywhere. A few more of those. It's not like I'm short on healing items or anything. I haven't even touched any potions yet. Just a bit more cheese. As I said, there is only a very straight way between the old mine and the old camp. So if you know, people were ambushed, it would be in that little forest. Now, if those people were smart and following their own advice, they would have gone along the road Road in quotation marks. Really, quotation marks in this case. Holy, look at it. See, if they were following their own advice, they should be on this flaky little road thing. I mean, yeah. Not much of a road, to be fair. No, guess it doesn't really matter too much for me. It's kind of sad, isn't it? I would have liked to make sure.
Put the...
Coward! Come back!
Why the hell should I? As you just mentioned, I am a coward. No, I need to eat around 10 cheeses just to get my health back up. I'll be back. Hey, you like it? Needed a bit of stress relief there.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
You think so? Kind of. Yeah. Don't think I really will. Don't really think I will, my friend. Well then. I think I've made my decision after eating those two up. I think I will join the new camp. They have a good plan all around. At least they have a plan that does rely on, well, drugs and deities. That's something. Then again, I really dislike the water mages, but then again, I don't have to join them. I can just peacefully, quietly join my friends. Well, but I don't really need to make that decision final just yet. Which is also pretty good. Now then, where was that bloody cave? Let's see if we can beat that. That's gonna be a very good way to end it.
What the...
He's had enough.
No, he's had enough. I don't like getting attacked for no good reason. Kinda makes me murderous. Now then. Wheat mixer and wheat mixture. Would be a shame if somebody went to suddenly attack you.
Put the... Let's see who's gonna swallow duck. Sad performance. A tiny gust of wind and he would have toppled over anyway. Put the weapon down.
Oh. See, I put the weapon down. Only disadvantage when it comes to, you know, he is hardcore. He blocks me without anything in his hands. Really look at that hardcore skills he has. Well, it didn't really help him. Oh, thanks for the stuff. Also for the potions. Got anything else in here I wanna take? Oh. Good. But that solves that problem rather nicely, doesn't it? I mean, that is still my best weapon. It's just not very good when you wanna, you know, finalize things. Yeah, trouble. Don't even know what we're talking about, but trouble. Yes, lots of trouble. Oh, guess I'm gonna go in there, make a nice little save game so that I have something to look forward to for the next time. And I shall end it.
How are you? Oh man, what? The peasants. I see it.
Yeah, make sure the peasants aren't thirsty. Otherwise I could come back and beat the shit out of you.
Thank you.
Anything else, got? And something to say about the fact that I beat them up?
He was.
I'd better keep out of it. Mate?
No. Nice little fangs or something would be appreciated, peasants.
That's good to see.
Hang on.
No, we can't have done.
Sure.
Well, I guess he's not actually okay, is he? Oop. Let's ignore that. Oop. Well, we've done pretty much everything.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Oh. At least we got a nice weapon. I mean, it is gonna be very good against anything animal-like, yes. Just not necessarily against anything human.
You're probably right.
Oh. These shall be it then.
That won't happen again.
Well, I guess that was a good run. With these, I think I can say we are on a pretty damn good way. Really not much to do anymore. But yes. Ah. Actually. Well then. With this, and considering it's actually gotten a bit late, I shall bid you adieu. Have a good one and all that, and I shall be back soonish. Let's say. Could be later, could be tomorrow. We'll see, we'll see. I guess until then, yeah. Let's just say bye-bye for now.